If y'all know someone that needs the information, make sure you let them know. Go to bit.ly/King Ashley Ann, bit.ly/King Ashley Ann, bit.ly/King Ashley Ann. You can do anything. If you do not know me, my name is Ashley Ann. I am a public speaker. I'm an award-winning luxury event designer, but most importantly to y'all, I am a biz builder. More specifically, I'm $1 million biz builder. I've helped over 500 of my clients create 6- and 7-figure incomes. Everybody give it up to the big G-O-D, because that's who gave me the gifts of business, beautification, and hospitality. He's also allowed me to help almost 7,000 people make money with their social media accounts. And I'm just overwhelmed when I think about the fact that this year I've helped Black-owned business owners and women-owned business owners get almost $7 million in financing and funding. So that is crazy. And I've given away a crazy amount of laptops. And I think I'm going to give away like 3 or 4 more laptops too, you know. Gotta end it up strong. Y'all know I love giving away laptops every month. I think we're also going to give away a backdrop system too, because some of y'all, I know somebody in here needs like the vertical, y'all need the table covers, y'all need the step and repeats and stuff. Y'all know I love giving away things that are actually going to help you make more money. Like, yeah, could I give you a pair of red bottoms or get you a Gucci purse? Yeah, but you ain't gonna make no money with that. I want to give you something where you can buy as much of that stuff as you want. Okay, so that is what I do. I am one of the few social media marketing guru people, whatever you want to call us, that actually has built a multi-million-dollar company that has nothing at all to do with teaching other people how to make money. My very first company is Events by Ashley Ann, Events by Ashley Ann, Events by Ashley Ann. Blink, blink, blink. It is still operational. It's been in business for 13 years. January is going to be 14 years for me. I started with $125 in a laptop, and God let me flip that thing. I then developed that into other companies. 10 years ago, it'll be 11 years in January, is when I started consulting. So I started helping other small business owners with product creation. I help people with funnels. I help them with marketing. I help them with building their businesses online and offline. I help with like ads, CVO, all that stuff that people don't care about, that you do need to care about if you're going to be in business and be in business for the long haul. That's what I help do. I love everything about business. Let's see. Kim Cole, shout out to you for allowing me to be a part of the Open Your Gifts project. That's how I got the designation of a #1 bestseller author. I have drop shipping stores. I have a co-working space. I dabble in real estate. I speak, I train, I teach. I go to different colleges and universities and conferences and conventions and stuff like that. And people have me get on their stages as well. So that is what I do in these streets. Okay, I'll be out here getting my shmoney, and then from time to time on my streams and broadcasts, you will see me cooking and you will see me doing beauty tutorials, because that's what I like to do. And you'll also see me decorating, because I started off as an interior designer in my career and rolled that into the event designs, because I found that it was much more lucrative for me. So that is the quick and dirty on me. Okay, that's what I do. Okay, and your girl likes a good old wig. You like the color? Thank you, thank you, thank you. So anyway, do I do mentoring? Yeah, I have a mentorship program called Continuous Coins, but it's full right now. So, and then I have several other programs and courses and stuff like that throughout the year. If you are a coach, a consultant, if you have a digital product or program or course, you may want to consider coming into my January mentorship program. The deposit is $497, and then January and February you have an installment of $750. It's 8 weeks, and I teach you guys how to like sell, build, put together a program, pitch, make your offer, and all of that stuff, all the good stuff. I show you my emails. I show you who I advertise to. I help you put up your ads, all that stuff that you need to do to get out here and like make this money. So that's what I do. So anyway, all the Kingdom members, if you're in this broadcast, and if I've helped you make some money, drop the money bags, the dollar signs, the credit card emojis, the euro, the yen, the dinero, all of that. Let the people know we ain't new to it. We true to that. So that way we can go and get that out the way. So the people like, you fried. I'm not, baby. We getting money. We get comers in the kingdom, and I ain't the only one. Go and drop them money bags on the people, and then I will catch you guys while you guys are doing that. Let me let y'all know what we're talking about today. So I have so many new Kingdom members. Hey, y'all, hey, there's about 60,000 of you guys who have come in about, it's been a little bit around 2 months span, which is amazing. Hey, y'all, hey, what's going on? And so A lot of you guys are new to someone online who actually gives like real information. And so what that has resulted in, a lot of you guys don't have trees, you don't have targeted markets. A lot of you guys are kind of lost on your product or your service that you're selling. And all of the Kingdom members, right, that have been with me for a while, y'all gonna be patient and let us help everybody to get caught up. A lot of y'all don't have any idea about like reinvestment schedules, just a lot of the softwares, the tools, the apps we use, funnels, CRM systems, all those sorts of types of things. So what I'm doing is right now towards the end of the year is just trying to kind of help people get caught up so they can go into 2020 really, really strong. And it's good because it's a refresher for some of my other Kingdom members that have been with me for a while anyway, because it's some stuff y'all may have forgot. Thank you for everybody dropping all the money bags and dollar signs and credit card emojis. The rest of the Kingdom, you know what I'm trying to see. Ready, 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 ready. Let me see it roll through those comments. Hey, Elle. Hey, girl, hey. Hey, Latina. Hey, girl, hey. Hey, Miss Burton Wilson. Hey, girl, hey. How y'all doing? Thank you for everybody dropping the money bags and the dollar signs. I appreciate it so much. All right. So a lot of y'all are like, I got a product, I got a service, and it's not selling, right? So we're going to go through a crash course today. I normally charge $297 to do this workshop. Every time I do it, it sells out. It's Free Stuff Friday. So we're doing it for the free 99, okay? We are going to go through the secret sauce on how to create products that people want to buy, and more specifically, products that will sell quickly. Now, a part of this is going to be finding the right audience. Any of you guys ever heard of the 4 P's of marketing? Does anyone know what I'm talking about? If you know what I'm talking about, give me a number 1. If you have no idea what the 4 P's of marketing are, give me a number 2. And also, if you're wondering, I do have a BA in finance, and I also do have a master's in entrepreneurship, okay? However, blink, 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 you don't have to be degreed up to get out here and build a successful business, okay? I'm telling y'all, I know a bunch of people with degrees and they certified idiots, all right? So don't let that stop you, or don't get intimidated by that. Marketing is just happens to be one of the things that's in my wheelhouse. And a lot of y'all are like, how do you know all this stuff? It's because like I literally was like trained and conditioned to be able to do all of this. All right, shout out to all the 2s and to the 1s, okay? So your 4 P's, anytime you hear someone talking about the 4 P's of marketing, they're talking about place, product, promotion, and price, okay? We can go through a whole training over the psychology of pricing. I'm gonna give y'all the quick and dirty, okay? There are 3 types of pricing strategies that are going to be relevant to you guys in here. Number 1 is penetration pricing, okay? That is when someone comes in and you go and you see whatever the price is of that thing that you offer, or something similar to what you offer. You go into the market and you see what the price is. So let's say I sell these little glasses and I find out online, on Instagram and Facebook, everyone else is selling those little glasses for $9.99. If I'm going to practice penetration pricing, I'm going to come in and I'm going to give you 2 for $9.99, or I may sell my glass for $7.99. Why? I am literally just doing this to get the new customer. I think this is very effective. It's a tactic and a strategy that I have used. A lot of you guys have seen me use it when I first enter into new marketplaces. I may take, right, it's the same concept as like a tripwire. So we're doing it right now. All of you guys that are taking advantage of this 21-day product creation course, and you know it should normally be $497, and I'm marking it all the way down to $97, that's a form, right? It's a tripwire. You bust that price all the way down, just so people who have never had a chance to experience your products and your services, it's an incentive for them to go ahead and try whatever your product or service is. And also from this point forward, I'm going to say product, okay? Some of y'all be worried about the wrong things. I'm like, this is why you broke. At the end of the day, if you are exchanging something for cash, it's a product. So if you're a speaker and people pay you to come speak, your speech, right, or your ability to deliver is your product, okay? If you're a comedian and you get on stage and you tell jokes, well, God dang it, your jokes are your product. If I do lawn care services, that's a product, okay? If I sell glasses, boxes, shoes, it's a product. All products aren't physical. If you are exchanging something or trying to sell something for money, it's a product, okay? And everything has to be packaged up in a specific type of way. So I'm just gonna say product moving from this point forward. Now, The second pricing strategy that a lot of you guys are going to find useful outside of and oh, side note, when you do penetration pricing, you make sure that people know it's a limited time only, okay? So that creates the sense of urgency, and that also is going to create the drive for that person to go ahead and purchase whatever your product or service is, okay? And we also need to make sure that it's very clear to clients that we know we're under market rate, that these are not our regular prices, and we are doing this for this special or this promotion or because we're entering into the marketplace, okay? Nothing wrong with it. I'm all for it, baby. I live for it, right? It works. It's effective. Second pricing strategy that a lot of you guys are going to find is like actually using the market pricing strategy. So, and this is what I hear a lot of people telling people to do. Whatever it is you sell, they tell you to go out in the marketplace, see what everyone else is charging, and that's what you're supposed to charge too, okay? Now, I'll be honest, I don't necessarily agree with this one unless you know your numbers and you know that this can make you profitable. But I'm not going to lie. I know this is the model that a lot of y'all follow, okay? I don't agree with it, but that doesn't mean people are going to stop doing it, okay? So if you're going to do this, just make sure you know your numbers, okay? That's the whole purpose of this. Make sure that you know your numbers. Don't get out here and price your stuff, but everyone else is pricing it in the marketplace, and then you find out that you're not making any money because you don't have the same vendors they have, you don't have the same suppliers they have, you don't have access to the same shipping discounts that they have, you know what I'm saying, or whatever it may be. It's going to be different for all of us, but for some of y'all, this is going to work out in your favor. Let's say you sell flat irons and hair dryers or something like that, and you order them from some manufacturer in China, and it really only costs you $5, you know, total to package this hair dryer or this flat iron, and maybe another $5 to ship it to people. And you find out everyone else is selling the exact same hair dryer and flat iron for $35. Well, you on a hell of a come up now, you know what I'm saying? So then the market pricing is going to work in your favor. So I'm here for it as long as you're actually doing the research and you're running your numbers and you're making sure you're going to be in a profitable position. But most people don't. Most of y'all just go out there and y'all say, oh, they charge $10 for it, I'm gonna charge $10 for it, and then y'all be sitting around about to cry because you ain't making no money, okay? Third pricing strategy, and keep in mind there are more than these three pricing strategies. I'm just, you know, the most relevant. Third pricing strategy, which is what I believe in, is a cost pricing strategy. So I do penetration and I do cost. So cost is when you actually figure out your cost. And then depending on what your cost is, typically they'll tell you to do 3 times more than whatever the cost is. So that ensures that you're covering the price of any of your supplies, shipping, you know, any type of overhead that you have, and that you're also going to be able to cover the price of your marketing, and you'll make a profit. So when you do the price strategy or the cost-based strategy, you are literally you're going to break everything down by units. So you're going to figure out what your monthly overhead is. Overhead, I'm sorry, your fixed costs. All of this is over here. You're gonna figure out your fixed costs. Fixed costs are things that do not change. Doesn't matter if I sell 100 of those little glasses or if I sell one of those glasses. The rent is still gonna be the same. So your rent would be an example of a fixed cost, right? Maybe your email software provider. You know, doesn't matter if you sent 500 emails that month or if you sent 2 emails that month. It's gonna be the same, okay? So you're gonna calculate all of your fixed costs, and then you're gonna divide them by your projected number of sales or what you think you can sell. So let's say I feel like I can sell 100 of those little glasses this month, and excuse me, and my fixed cost is $100, okay? It's not a realistic example, okay? Fixed cost is $100. I think I can sell 100 glasses. 100 divided by 100 gives me $1, okay? So I'm gonna write that in a little category, $1 per glass or $1 per unit. Then I'm gonna go into my variable costs. Variable costs are things that fluctuate, that are directly correlated with how many that I produce or how many I sell. So with 100 glasses, or if I sell 10 glasses, my shipping cost is going to fluctuate every month. The shipping cost to get the materials to me, the shipping cost for me to send it out to a customer or client, the amount of boxes I use this month versus the amount of boxes I use next month, right? The amount of manpower hours it took me to get those ready. If I only sold 10 cups, maybe I only had to work for an hour that month. But if I sold 100, then maybe I had to work for, I'm sorry, I was getting into labor costs. I'm getting ahead of myself. scratch the labor. just stick with the variable cost. So let's say for the sake of this example, it costs me $200 to ship my 100 glasses. Like that's my variable cost. So I'm gonna take 200 divided by 100. I'm gonna get the number 2. So in variable cost column, I'm gonna write down $2 per glass. Okay, so now I'm up to a total of $3 per unit for my glass. So then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put in the labor costs. Even if you don't have a team yet, even if you're not paying an outside person, you need to start paying yourself. This is one of the biggest mistakes that I see small business owners make. You're not going to stay the size that you are forever, and you have to start putting things into practice. You have to start turning things into habit. So like even if you are your only team member, well, you pay yourself $10 an hour or $12 an hour or $20 an hour or whatever that rate would be for labor out there in the marketplace. Okay, so that way when it is time for you to hire a team member or an employee, you're gonna have the money for it because you're already used to having to pay someone that amount, and you've already factored it into the cost of whatever it is you're selling. This works the same way for digital products, programs, coaches, consultants. If you're a coach or a consultant, it's like a little bit of extra step you got to put in there. Those of you who have gotten my basics of business, y'all already know what that is. I may put the big 3 pricing templates on sale on Monday because a lot of y'all be out here struggling on pricing, right? But any of you guys that have been through my training, y'all know. So anyway, if you're coming into this 21-day product creation course, I got all of the pricing modules in there broken down. So anyways, so you're going to take your labor costs and you're going to divide it per unit. So I did 100 glasses, so that means I had to work 10 hours. I pay myself $100 an hour. Okay, I'm not $100 an hour. Yes, I pay myself. Well, I pay myself more than that now, but I pay myself $10 an hour, right? So we got 100. So we got $100 divided by 100 glasses. That's $1. Okay, so I got $1 per unit for the fixed cost, $2 per unit for the variable cost, $1 per unit for the labor cost. So 1 and 2 and 1 is 4. I don't have time for y'all to guess. Y'all know normally I would sit there and wait for y'all to add it up. So that means it's $4 is the cost of my glass to get it, manufacture it, package it, ship it out to somebody, all of that. Now, if I'm using the cost method, I'm supposed to say 4 times 3. 4 times 3 equals 12. That means the cost of my glass should be $12 because it's effectively going to cover all of my costs. Because remember, we still got to market the glass, whether we're running a Facebook ad or other sponsored poster ads, an ad on TV or whatever, but your advertisement costs money, okay? So I'm basically allocating $4 for the cost. I can give myself up to $4 is the max cost to acquire a new customer, and then I will get $4 in profit. If I sold 100 glasses, that means I made $400 that month in profit, okay? My revenue was $1,200, but by the time I get rid of my expenses and get rid of my marketing and advertising costs, I'm left with $400, okay? So those are going to be the 3 basic price strategies that the majority of you in here are going to follow, because a big part of creating a product that sells is making sure that the product price is attractive to your customers or your clients, okay? Now, there are other price strategies like luxury pricing strategies and all those other sorts of types of things, but we ain't got time for that today, okay? So once we know that we have a product that people can afford, we have a product that competes with others in the marketplace, then we can move over into the promotion, okay? This is why I think I'm going to have to come back on Sunday. I don't mind, and I'm going to give you some guys some ideas on how you actually can promote your products, especially if you don't have a big audience. Specifically for you guys who have under 1,000 people who are in your audience right now, or for those of you, even if you have 1,000, but they're like empty followers, so you got those people, they just like your stuff, but they won't buy none of your stuff. You in the same boat as somebody who doesn't even have 1,000 followers. Whether I know you think you better than them because you got them popularity numbers, but that's vanity, okay? Popularity does not equate to 1 red hot cent in your account. Blink, blink, blink. So Sunday, I'm gonna come back to ways to promote, okay, for the low and for the free 99. But basically, you want to think about using your Facebook ads, using your sponsored posts, rolling out through your email sequences, okay, putting stuff inside of your stories, hitting up 10 to 12 of your friends, asking them, can 3 or 4 of them post like per day about your product or your service? There are ways that you can get things out, but we have to think about where we're promoting. The third P is going to be place, okay? So like at the places, like literally, where can people buy your products. These are going to be your channels. We're all out here in these social media streets, so people should be able to purchase from our websites or through our inboxes, or us sending them a link or clicking on a picture, maybe out of the email, something like that. Okay. Old school distribution channels this is why back in the day it was such a big deal for your product to get put like in a Kroger or in a Walmart or something like that. Right now, not really, because you'd rather keep all of your profits, and you can build. We've seen people like time after time after time build up their own platform through promotion, and they sell on their own platforms, whether it's Instagram or Facebook or Pinterest or YouTube or wherever, and keep 100%, not having to do a split with anyone else. So your place right now for us inside of this broadcast is going to be these social media streets. Okay. Now, the product, which is where everybody starts struggling at. And I'm going to give y'all some big old secret sauce like this, okay? So there are 4 P's and 2 S's that you need to remember if we're looking for products that sell quickly. 4 P's, okay, not 4, 4, okay, I'm Southern, 4 P's and 2 S's, all right? If we're looking for products that we're going to sell a lot of and that we're going to sell quickly, okay? So first one is pain. The first P stands for pain. If you have something that can relieve someone's pain, they are willing to buy it almost immediately. Blink, blink, blink. So whether it's financial pain, emotional pain, physical pain, like, right, if you come in and it could be something as simple as a thirst pain. If you come into my store and it's 100 degrees outside and you ain't had nothing to drink and you need some water, right? And I got 1 bottle of water on the shelf and there's 10 other people trying to get the bottle of water. Well, all of a sudden I can make that whole bottle of water be $20, and somebody is going to give me $20 for it, right? So that's a little bit of supply and demand in the pain. If I have a headache, hey Purvis, hey boo, hey, if I have a headache in these streets, and my head is just beating, and you're like, hey, I got these BC powders, guess what? You're going to buy them because you are in pain, okay? So anytime you have, so this is why I hate to use this as an example, but it's just the truth, and I warn y'all about this all the time, but there are people who are very good spiritual manipulators, okay? There are people out here who are really, really good emotional manipulators. They prey on people. Some of the biggest relationship gurus that y'all love, they're effing predators. They get out here and they prey on the fact that you just went through a breakup, that you went through a divorce, that you're out here doubting yourself, that you think you unattractive, or you can't get a man because you're fat, or you can't get a man because your booty flat, or what I'm saying, whatever your reasoning is that you got inside of your mind. But they are out here like literally preying on this. They know this about you. They are saying things to emotionally pull at you and get you to buy because they know that you're in pain. So they are agitating your pain points. It is the same thing with these, I call them microwave marketers. They're these people who have never ever run businesses before in their life. Their business is to hustle you. They come out here and they prey on you and they jab you and they dig up your pain points so you can remember how defeated you feel, how stupid you feel, how many times you failed, right? They try and bring up all of this stuff so then they can turn around, and before you know it, you spending $10,000 with somebody and you ain't even got a lick of proof if they even can deliver the results that they're promising to you. People do it all the time. It's a cold world. I'll be out here trying to warn y'all and get y'all prepared because I don't want y'all to fall in none of the snares and the pits of life. But baby, they out here, okay? You better believe it. There are people who give no farts. They give no farts about you, about your money, about if you took the last of your mortgage money and put it into their program, or if you eating top ramen for the next month. They do not care, baby. They trying to get that dollar and go to Boca Raton, okay, or to Jamaica, whatever, okay? They out here, they like, oh, I see some suckers and I'm finna lick them. I don't want y'all to be no sucker. But that's real life example. And speaking of Jamaica, Derek Harper Sr. and I are doing a retreat May 14th through the 19th. We will be delivering you guys the details closer to the top of the year. Blink, blink, blink. We're only taking 21 small business owners, small group. We're going to be working specifically on your business, on your automation, and your business credit. And we're going to do it in luxurious, okay, accommodations, because y'all know how I am, okay? We got to get down, okay? 5-star, diamond star, like, pimp suite, little activities and carrying on. And if you want to bring a spouse or a partner or something like that, We will make sure that we give you guys whatever the fee will be to add the additional person, because we will make sure that your food, your booze, all that stuff will be included, okay? So we're gonna have business and we're gonna have fun. And the reason we're doing it those dates, my birthday is May 16th, Derek's birthday is May 19th. I do a retreat, a business retreat every single year. I normally do it in my home, but I'm turning the big 35 in 2020. And I just, I just wanted to do something extra special than what I normally do. So I was like, F it, we going to Jamaica and we kicking it hard, okay? Hard, okay? Business, a little play, and a little slay, you know what I'm saying? Little work, little play, little slay. We're doing all of that, okay? Put that on your calendars if you're thinking about coming. And Accelerate 180 will be in Houston, Texas for 2020. And we will be moving it up from Labor Day weekend to the first week in August. I will tell y'all why later, all right? Now, next P is going to be a problem, okay? If there's a problem and you can solve it, I tell y'all this all the time. You got a customer for life. Does not matter what the problem is, okay? If you fat and I can tell you how to get unfat, I solved it. You like me. If your heart is broken and I say, do these 7 things, girl, do these 7 things, boo, do these 7 things, man, your heart is going to be unbroken. You like me, right? If I tell you your credit is messed up and this is how you fix it and here are the steps, or I'm going to do it for you, right? And I solve it and it works. Boom, you like me. So the 4th category is an immediate problem, okay? And you solve that problem for the customer or client, whether you tell them the process on how to do it or you just step in and do it for them, okay? The 3rd P is going to be pleasure. So this is anytime you can help someone get to a desired outcome. So most of you guys in here, if you have a product and it's not really like a dire need, you're going to fall into this category. So prime example, makeup is not really a need, right? Nobody needs 10,000 pounds of eyeliner. Nobody needs these lashes, blink, 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 that I'm out here wearing on my eyes. It's just a desire. I like the way the eyelashes make me look. There's no immediate danger. There's no, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to die, you know what I'm saying, if I'm not out here in my eyelashes. There's nothing, right? This is not a necessity, but this is a pleasure. So any P that falls into it and you can help someone get to a desired state quickly. That's the key with selling pleasure point products, okay? I got to help you get there quickly. When people come to you for pleasure stuff, they're not looking for the long haul. They're not looking to do a lot of work. We want a quick fix if we want them to sell quickly, right? So I can pop these little eyelashes on my eyes, whoop, like that, and I'll be out here like, whoop, I'm cute, right? It didn't take me long to transform my look. I can throw a wig on my head, boop, like that. All of a sudden, your girl changed it up, right? So think about if you're selling a pleasure-based product, it needs to work quickly. These are not things that people want to wait on. These are not things that should take them a long time to put into effect. These are not things that should be complicated or cumbersome. Okay, they need to get me to where I'm trying to go like real fast. All right. 4th P is going to be prevention. Okay, so prevention, I'm not going to say prevention is always fear-based. I'll say it's going to be based out of fear or either out of awareness if you're going to sell preventative products, okay? So for instance, if I have a product and I can put and you can prevent my identity theft from being stolen, and all of a sudden you see all these reports on identity theft, right? That's going to be, and I sell this identity theft service, I'm in the category of a preventative product. People who have home security systems or sell home security systems, that's a preventative product, right? Anti-aging products for women, so like all of the little face creams and serums and things like that, you slather it on so you can try and prevent or slow down the aging process. So preventative is like it's either awareness or fear, and people have to consciously know that that's a real danger or a real thing or something that's inevitable, so that way they're willing to buy into preventing it, okay? So your 4 Ps, pain, problem, pleasure, prevention. Now, the 2 S's, okay? Seasonal events. So let's say you have a t-shirt shop. Listen, Linda's and Lawrence's with the t-shirt shops. Let's say you got a t-shirt shop in these streets, and your team at home, your college team at home made it to, the Sugar Bowl or something like that. You could print up some t-shirts or get some made really quick to celebrate your team going to the Sugar Bowl. and make some cute little designs and circulate them to people who live in your town or your city. That's right. That's a special event, right? That's something that's relevant to those people. That's something that's coming up pretty quickly. That's something that's not a common occurrence. That's something that would be commemorative, and it's a special event. So I can send it out there and make a quick turn, right? Whenever the second S is going to be seasonal. So seasonal, Christmas is coming, Valentine's is coming, right? Those sorts of types of things. Those are seasonal. When Mother's Day gets ready to come around, when winter is coming and it's time to start changing out your open toes to your fly boots, right? Whatever's going on. Seasonals actually work with the seasons and holidays that are coming up in a nation or in a country or in whatever part of the world that you're in. So seasonal stuff is also another really easy way to make a quick come up or a quick grab. That's right, New Year's is coming up. So if you have some type of product or service and you want to align it with New Year's as far as your marketing, that's a really good time to do it. So those of you who do anything in like transformation, vision boards, people who do things around like manifestation, stuff like that, you will find that you will have a really huge spike in your sales, weight loss, gyms, people like that. You're going to have a big old spike in your sales around this time of year because people are, they're in a kind of like a state of nostalgia. Everyone's reviewing what happened in their life, what I want to do moving forward, XYZ. And so boom, we're going to roll up into that. Okay. So those are your 4 P's and your 2 S's. So when we are creating products, and if we're trying to find something that can sell quickly, it needs, the basic thing is it has to fall into one of those categories and we can turn a quick dollar. Okay. Now, mega niches, because there's a lot of people that are wondering about this. Now, I will say this. I don't think your product or service has to be in a mega niche for it to succeed. I will tell you that flat out. You don't have to be in a mega niche, okay? If you're good at establishing that it's one of those 4 P's or 2 of those S's, doesn't matter. Your stuff is going to sell anyway. But some of y'all have like drop shipping stores, you have boutiques, you have things like that, and you're trying to get them figured out. So mega niches for 2020, and honestly, they've been the same for like the past 5 years. Health, fitness, love, digital courses and content, anything around relationships, money, and business, okay? Health, fitness, love, any type of digital education project, love, relationships, money, and business. Those are your mega niches. They will fit, okay? These are areas where they can go, and they've looked at the sales data and they looked at the trends, and they're like, people are pumping lots and lots of money into one of these things, okay? So if you're trying to figure out just like where you want to get started, go to one of the mega niches. Obviously, there's money to be made there. That's why people are making products that are there, okay? So that is a good place for us to stop. I am going to come back on Saturday or this Sunday, and we're going to go through how you create a bestseller. And I'm really going to spend a lot of time hammering into on how you promote your product or your service, because a lot of y'all struggle in the area of promotion, especially if you have a small audience. So when you see this title, even though it won't be Friday anymore, just pop on in. If you want a text message notification, text the word coins to 313131. Did you guys enjoy the content and the notes and the information that you got so far today? If you did, give me the number 1. Give me the number 1. For those of you, again, who need help creating your products and services and on selling the products and services, I would highly encourage you to get into the 21-day product creation mini course. I have it on sale right now for $97 instead of $497. I asked y'all 2 days ago what y'all wanted me to sell. I put up a poll in the stories. I put a post on my timeline on Facebook and on Instagram. And 21-day product creation course is what won, okay? It is first come, first serve. The 80% off is for the first 100 of you that jump into the course. Click the link in my bio. Scroll down to this week's deals. It's a big fuchsia button in there. It's the only fuchsia button, okay, under this week's deals. Click it. It will take you over. You can sign up, and as soon as you sign up, it's going to redirect you to a page to claim your course. You get instant access. It's a video module-based course. There are also templates, print-offs, PDFs, and all kinds of different steps for you to follow. Go in there, bounce up on it. My clients have amazing results with it. After I sell 100, I think about if I want to extend the sale. I don't know, but right now I'm committed to 100 of y'all getting in there for the low. All right. So good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are on the planet Earth. Thank you so much for coming to hang out with me. If it's morning time or daytime where you are, have a productive and a prosperous day. If it's evening time, get yourself a good night's rest. I will see you guys tomorrow or either Sunday, and we're going to come in and we're going to cover out creating sellout products, and I'm going to show you guys or tell you guys how we can promote your products even if you have a small audience. Okay, bye everybody. What? Like what we teach works.